California is leading the charge as we effectively go back into lockdown. But in other hard-hit states, there's some resistance to roll back reopening, and the president's tone appears to be in line with that.
We're doing a great job. We're doing very well with vaccines, and we're doing very, very well with therapeutics.
This afternoon, President Trump put a positive spin on the nation's fight against COVID-19 and on his reportedly estranged relationship with Dr. Anthony Fauci.
I get along with him very well. I like him personally.
This as coronavirus infections grow in 40 states and at a rate nearly twice as fast as in April. And as the nation's top infectious disease expert sounds the alarm.
This is a really serious problem. It is truly historic. We haven't even begun to see the end of it yet.
And I don't always agree with him.
There are now 3.3 million confirmed COVID-19 cases in the U.S., and the virus has killed more than 134,000 people. In California, a major reopening reversal as the governor shuts down all indoor operations, including restaurants, gyms, movie theaters, churches, and non-essential offices in the state's 30 hardest hit counties, which make up 80% of the population. Bars are the hardest hit. All indoor and outdoor bars are banned.
This is in every county in the state of California, not just the counties that were on the monitoring list that we announced on July 1st.
The governor tried to stop the surge. He closed all beaches over 4th of July weekend, but that didn't work. The state now averages more than 8,000 new cases a day, 3 times more than 1 month ago. The numbers are surging nationwide. Florida added nearly 28,000 new cases over the weekend as more people push testing sites to capacity. Despite the spike, Miami's mayor today resisted calls for more closures, frustrating some local health experts.
Miami's now the epicenter of the pandemic. What we were seeing in Wuhan 6 months ago, 5 months ago, now we are there.
In parts of the South, hospitals are being pushed to the brink. At least 12 hospitals throughout Mississippi are at ICU capacity.
I think we're teetering on the edge of failure. And if we continue to see demand increase, then it will certainly overwhelm our system.
In New York City, once the epicenter of the virus,
we do see one trend that's worrisome for young adults. We see the infection rate rising, and the particular group we're concerned about is 20-year-olds to 29-year-olds.
The mayor announced a renewed effort to spread the message that the virus isn't gone. New video out of Michigan shows a massive 4th of July party, which resulted in both positive cases and calls for everyone there to be tested. Dr. Fauci says states went from shutting down to throwing caution to the wind.
It's happened, you know. Your worst nightmare, the perfect storm.
This weekend, White House advisors openly criticized Fauci, some of whom felt he doesn't represent the interests of the Trump administration.
I respect Dr. Fauci a lot, but Dr. Fauci is not 100% right.
White House trade advisor Peter Navarro told CBS News Fauci, quote, has been wrong about everything I've ever interacted with him on. And today, President Trump retweeted former game show host Chuck Woolery, who suggested everyone is lying about COVID-19 to keep the president from getting a second term.
Meanwhile, the president's former chief of staff, Mick Mulvaney, called testing access in the country inexcusable, citing his own family's difficulty getting tested. In the newsroom, I'm Hermela Aragawi, KCAL 9 News.